Welcome back for another Follow-Up Friday. This is our special time each week to pause, reflect, and really check in on the health of our relationships. Whether it's with a partner, a family member, a close friend, or even a colleague, the quality of our connections shapes our world. So, grab a cup of something warm, find a quiet spot, and let's dive in together. Today, we're focusing on something I call our relational tone. Think of it like the background music of your interactions. Is it calm and gentle? Is it upbeat and energetic? Or has it been a little tense and sharp lately? This tone isn't about what you say, but how you say it, the energy you bring into a room before you even speak a word. So, let's start with a simple question for this past week. What energy did you bring into your most important relationships? I want you to really think about it. When you walked in the door after work, what was your vibe? Was it heavy with the stress of the day? Or were you able to leave that behind and offer a sense of peace and presence? When you had a conversation, was your tone open and curious? Or was it defensive and closed off? Were you quick to smile, to offer a hug, to give a compliment? Or were you more critical, distant, or preoccupied? There's no judgment here, just observation. Maybe you brought a lot of playful, lighthearted energy. You were the one cracking jokes and making everyone laugh. That's a beautiful energy to share. Or perhaps you brought a steady, grounding energy. You were the calm in someone else's storm, a listening ear, a source of stability. That's incredibly valuable too. Now, let's look at the other side of that coin. What response did you receive from others? This is where we start to see the direct impact of our own energy. If you brought warmth and openness, did you notice the other person relax? Did their shoulders drop? Did they smile back? Did the conversation flow more easily? When you lead with kindness, you often get kindness in return. Conversely, if you brought a stressed or frustrated energy, how did they react? Did they get quiet and withdraw? Or did they match your energy and things escalated into a tense exchange or an argument? Sometimes, we don't even realize the impact we're having until we see the reaction it creates. If you found that people seem to be walking on eggshells around you this week, it might be a sign that your relational tone was more intense than you realized. This isn't about blaming yourself or anyone else. It's about seeing the connection, the cause and effect. Your energy is a signal you send out, and the response you get is the signal coming back. It's a feedback loop. If you're not getting the response you want from the people you care about, the first and most powerful place to look is at the energy you're putting out there. This brings us to our key takeaway for today. Awareness creates alignment. You cannot change what you are not aware of. By simply taking a moment each week to notice your relational tone and the responses it generates, you start to see patterns. And once you see the pattern, you have the power to change it. If you realize your tone has been more negative than you'd like, you can consciously choose to shift it. Before you interact with someone you love, take a deep breath. Intentionally decide to bring a calmer, more loving energy into the space. Ask yourself, what does this person need from me right now? Patience, fun, understanding, and then try to offer that. This isn't about being fake or suppressing your true feelings. It's about being intentional. It's about recognizing that your mood affects others and choosing to manage your energy for the sake of the relationship. When you align your energetic output with the kind of connection you want to create, everything starts to flow better. Communication improves, conflict decreases, and intimacy deepens. So your homework for this coming week is simple. Be an observer of your own energy. Notice your relational tone. See how people respond. Don't try to be perfect. Just be aware. Awareness is the first and most important step toward creating the deeply connected and fulfilling relationships we all deserve. Thank you so much for joining me for this Follow-Up Friday. I hope this check-in gives you something valuable to reflect on. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our check-in next week. Leave a comment below and share one thing you became aware of today. I love reading your insights. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.